I've known rivers. I've known rivers ancient as the world and older than the flow of blood in human veins. My soul has grown deep, like the rivers. I bathed in the Euphrates when dawns were young. I built my hut near the Congo, and it lulled me to sleep. I looked upon the Nile and raised the pyramids above it. I heard the singing of the Mississippi when Abe Lincoln went down to New Orleans, and I've seen its muddy bosom turn all golden in the sunset. I've known rivers, ancient, dusky rivers. My soul has grown deep, like the rivers. I've known rivers, says the poet. And so too could John of Patmos and his community have said, we've known rivers. For from the dry, dusty, rocky, shrub-filled environment of the Judean desert to the barren sandiness of the Egyptian Sahara, the difference was made by rivers. The Mesopotamian basin, modern-day Iraq, got its fertility and fed our ancestors Sarah and Abraham because of the presence of the Tigris and Euphrates. The Nile basin, modern-day Cairo, divided its year into 3 seasons: the flooding, the planting, and the reaping, following the movements of rivers. From the Galilee to the Sea of Salt, the tiny but important Jordan River provided water for farmers and fisherfolk, water otherwise unavailable except from underwater springs for sudden downpours of rain. Rivers were a gift in the dry land of North Africa and Western Asia. Their courses were heralded by song. Their gifts nourished the land. Surely an Egyptian or Jordanian or a Mesopotamian might with a poet say, I have known rivers. I have known rivers. And pause in contemplation at the thought. We, the Synod of the South Atlantic, we are a synod of sun and sand, but we are also a synod of rivers. We are the people of the Catawba and the Wango, the Chattahoochee and the Flint, the Indian and the Peace Rivers. And although the East Coast is now the wise, dusty wilderness, nevertheless we gain sustenance from our rivers, water, life, food, and fuel. We play on our rivers and sit on their banks and dream. Surely we too can say with the poet, we have known rivers, and pause in gratitude for the gift of rivers.